welcome back. On today's episode, we're gonna get the interior finally installed on this bad boy and get her all cleaned up. So we got the seats all recovered from our previous video. We're gonna get those installed. We're gonna get the cabin lights installed, the dive lights. We got a sweet new radio with speakers, grab handles, and piece de resistance, which is gonna be the sick dashboard with the GPS Speedo. So
what the fuck is a piece de resistance?
Oh, duh. Google it. That's a pro tip. But anyway, we're gonna get going to it on this bad boy and hope you enjoy. All right, so Nicky boy came up with a game plan. We're gonna start from the front bow and work our way back. We still have to clean the floor, so we're gonna do that as we go because we don't want to put turf on this nasty floor.
Well, we gotta use our patented acetone.
That, and we got, you know, our super clean.
Well, it's in a McGuire's bottle, but it's super clean.
Yeah, they give us the big jugs. We just keep the sprayers. So yeah, we're gonna get this floor cleaned up, start front to back, and get going. Should be in the water by the end of the week for the maiden voyage. Look at the confidence in his face.
Okay, so we got the front bow cushions on. A little hard to show you since I'm outside the boat. Okay, they look nice. Nick's in here putting new handles on.
See everybody on YouTube, I know how to use the tools. I don't just film everything. And yes, do not compliment the size of my ratchet, okay?
All right, Nick's putting in new handles. We got the bow all together. Looks sweet. He's got to put the handles here and here. We have new cup holders that are going to go in. And yeah, it's coming out nice. 28 hours later.
28 hours later. Got that STI needle sweep, baby. Exotic. So Nick's wiring up the GPS Speedo after I educated him in French 101 on the piece de resistance.
Oh, it has a timer how long it's been on. Those are like seconds or something, I guess.
It's counting up, isn't it?
You want to do orange like the back of this, right?
Yeah, I would do orange. You can change the colors?
Yeah.
Oh, pretty cool. Let's get a close up for that. Oh, nice.
Yellow, red. Oh no, that was orange, right?
Dude, you're asking the colorblind guy.
There's orange. So these are orange, so I'll just do orange.
Okay.
And then that's like your trip. And that's miles. That's kind of cool, huh?
Pretty nifty. Alright, well, that's where we're at right now.
Okay, so I can take everybody really quickly. We will do a link of where we bought this in the description. But on your gauge, so on the Speedo gauge on a 99 Challenger 1800, there is a black, a blue, a black with a white stripe, a white, and a white with a white stripe. The white and the white with a white stripe is your Speedo sense to the back, so it's gonna ohm out. So you're not using any of those. Your black is ground, and on the wire harness for the Speedo, you're gonna put a blue to that. Your blue is your lights, so you're gonna put the orange from the Speedo to that. And your constant switched hot from your desk post, once you hit it, is black with a white stripe. So your red from the harness on the Speedo is gonna go to that. So we'll link the Speedo in the description where to buy it. It's on Amazon, it's like 70 bucks. It's super nice and it's GPS. We don't have to rely on the sensor anymore. And it's not a Dreamometer. Sea-Doo dudes know that those are just Dreamometers. That's not real accurate Speedos. So we'll link it, and that is how to wire it in.
Pro tip. Alright, so another modification or upgrade we're doing is the stereo. So we're going to put this sweet Bluetooth unit in to replace the cassette deck. So if you guys want this, we'll send us a link, we'll ship it to you.
What?
Alright, update. So we made the executive call to install the turf because tomorrow it's going to be like 90 degrees out. We want it to bake in the sun.
Yeah, so the patented acetone's out.
So, of course, Nick's got the acetone cleaning the floor, and now we're laying down the first piece. It's starting to look like a boat now.
Hi.
Hi, puppy. I just want another clip of you on your knees.
Oh, yeah.
YouTube loves it. Oh.
Wait. Let me take my shoes off.
Oh, yeah, we gotta keep it crispy. So that's the German technique. You use your feet and push it out.
All the way out.
Ooh, that was satisfying. Hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did.
I can already hear the comments.
What?
Can't believe he's fucking wet tits, bro. Shit's fucking junk. Even though they were bought out by HydroTurf and they're made in the same factory, I can't believe you. How dare you? How dare you?
This is a 99 Challenger. How dare you?
Good ass movie.
Name that movie in the comments.
That was when that chick was like pretty decent. Now she's like,
Don't talk about Jessica Simpson like that.
how dare you?
How dare you?
God damn, look how nice this looks.
Yeah, the black and white is a good call.
With the color of the seats?
Yeah. Which we can't show yet.
Yeah. Alright, so we didn't film it mainly because we did a entire video of how to disassemble your interior. So if you need to know how to assemble an interior, just look at that video. We have the rear bench in, we have the armrests in, we have our new captain's chair in, which we will walk you through and tell you what we did for mounting and everything else, because there was a couple people that saw pictures of this, or the last video that this single seat was in, and everybody was like, yo, what seat did you use, how'd you put it in, and everything else. So we'll go over that. We have the turf in, we put lights in. So we put puddle lights in, and then we put them in the front too, which they weren't existing in the front. And I felt like you should have enough walkway lit to go across the whole boat, so we put them in the front. We have our painted glove box on, our new radios in. We'll put links for the radio and the speakers that we got. Our painted dash is in, our painted grab bars are in. We did a new steering cable. We did a new throttle cable. We did a dive light in the back. But here's the thing, I thought I ordered all blue because I didn't want red in here. I think it would just look too weird, even though it has a red stripe in the back. So I put all these puddle lights in, and then I finally hook up the dive light and asked Nick if it's on, and he's like, yeah, it's on, but it's red. Shit. So we kind of figured since there's a red stripe in the whole exterior of the boat, is what it is. We're just gonna leave it. Maybe my OCD will kick in and I'll get a blue one, but the blue doesn't really show up that great in the water, so I feel like the red will show much better in the water. If we don't really like the red, then we'll get a white one. But this thing, we've got new cup holders in. Forgot that. Got new cup holders in for the brewskis. Mike made us decals. They are not here yet, but hopefully when we test this thing, they'll be in. We just have to cover the back spoiler, cover the arm pads, put the turf back on, and then do another final buff in the whole exterior, clean up, and we're testing this thing.
She's maiden voyage.
Maiden voyage, break in, all that good stuff.
Let me get the lights. Gotta show off.
Oh yeah.
Gotta show them the goods.
Oh wait, my bad. I don't know how to turn this.
Oh, that's all right. All right. Well, there's the dive light, which looks terrible on camera.
There you go.
All right.
See it?
Let's see.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh, it looks terrible on camera.
Does it look bad on camera?
Yeah.
Well, it looks good in real life. So that's
There we go. I just had about the ISO at 8,000.
All right, perfect.
Conflict Desert Storm. But yeah, there you go, guys. You get a little sample of the blue lights.
Looks good in here, and then all of our dash lights are good.
Oh yeah.
Then we got that new gauge that we put in, which looks freaking sick. Hold on, let's see it. So it color shifts, and then it goes to our orange, which I think blends in perfectly.
It's got that STI needle sweep too.
Yeah.
All those Subaru boys.
Yeah.
Fake gods.
So it looked good.
All right.
Looks good. We're halfway there.
Yep. So now we're just gonna get the captain's chair in.
Yep. And we'll show you guys what we did for the captain's chair. Woo. Okay, so for our new captain's chairs, they're from a newer Challenger, like 2012 and up. So we bought these mounts from Springfield, and these mounts, once you take your seat off, you'll have the 6 holes. If you line up your new seat mount, 3 of the holes hit the factory locations and 3 don't. So the factory locations have a piece of metal underneath them that are threaded, and it's hard to get any type of piece of metal underneath here because you don't have anything to access it. So what we did was we did long riv nuts that go all the way through the hull, and then they clamp in, which should be the same security as the metal plates that are underneath it. So you're using 3 of the existing and 3 of your new rib nut holes. And then we're using stainless steel longer M6 bolts, Phillips, because you're going to take 10 mils off of here. And that's how we're mounting our new seat bracket. So this is the new seat mount or post, and then we will show you what we're putting on the bottom of the new seat, because we are able to swivel everything, slide everything back and forth, and we lost none of our features that we had in our factory seats. So these 2 holes you didn't use, we bought some white silicone, so we're just going to fill in the holes smooth so that no water gets inside of our hull, and you know, from wet swim trunks and everything. But yeah, you're gonna have 2 holes that are exposed, open, so there's silicone shut if this is the route you're going. All right, bottom of our new seat, here's our mounting holes. We're gonna use 4 of them. So this is our new seat mount, and like we said before, this is change the position, so it'll rotate like quarter way every time. It has a slider still, and then this is just to tighten it so it doesn't move anymore. So if you're gonna do these seats, you're gonna need this slider with the post, and that's all there is to it to mount these up. We tried the factory brackets. There's no way you can get a factory bracket to fit the new seats, so you have to do this. It's a pretty large cost to do it, so you gotta really not wanna cover your captain's chairs or want new seats if you're gonna do it. Probably didn't need all that, but
sick.
Sometimes you gotta just tell the people what it is, you know what I mean? When they're like, oh dude, I should do that, and then it looks like this fucking asshole told me to do all, like, giving all these pro tips out, and this seat costs like $350 a side.
Yeah. It's Italian leather.
Bombardier.
Bombardier, it's French, made in Mexico. What? Alright, see you guys, have a great night.
China, dude.
Alright guys, so we finally got the boat, I would say 99.9% complete. As you can see behind me, we got all the seats in, the covers, 2 captain's chairs, the turf, new radio, speakers, the list goes on and on. Basically all we're waiting for is the decals. Unfortunately we had a shipping delay, but they should be here hopefully tomorrow. So that concludes this episode. We're just gonna tidy up a few bits and everything, because tomorrow we're actually gonna take this bad boy and drop her in the water. So hopefully, fingers crossed, everything turns out good. We just wanna get some hours on it, and we're definitely gonna document that for you guys. So that'll be the following week's video. But again, we appreciate you guys tuning in. If you have any questions, concerns, whatever, this boat is going to be for sale. So, you know, if you guys are interested, we'll have our email, you can contact us. But in the meantime, hope you guys enjoyed that video. Now we're gonna actually go in the water for the first time this year, which would be the...
Sad, which is sad.
Which tomorrow's the 2nd day of fall. So we haven't been in the water all summer, even on our own jet skis. So yeah, we're gonna have a beer for you guys. Thanks, bye.